Alright, so now we're back with some more card sorting. So we just opened this box in the last episode so we don't have to waste time getting the cards out. We did that last episode, so this box was from 20 years ago. We found it. These are my cards. We kept them in order, kind of, right? So we got we'll just bring them here. So how do we keep them in order? I have no idea. We're going to be reorganizing them, right? So I'm not sure we're going to be organizing them by the Pokemon, so I guess there's no reason to keep them in order. So we got the Staryu base set, we got the Squirtle base set 2, then the Bell draw 2 cards, so a bunch of trainer cards. Then the Revive, then we got the Maintenance, so some more trainer cards. So they change directions. We don't know if they're commons or uncommons. We can check. So we got the Maintenance trainer cards. Got the Pokedex trainer cards. These would be base set cards. They should be really good condition. Yeah, wow. Oh, okay, no, the back is messed up a little bit. However, they are really, really good condition. Because they were kept in that box forever. Oh, the back is always messed up on them. And the Pokedex, are they stuck together? I don't know. There we go, the Pokedex is okay. So we got a bunch of Pokedexes. So I think we opened these ourselves, and then we just threw them in a box, and then maybe they do get messed up if you just throw them in the box. Maybe sleeves weren't invented. So Professor Oak, or this the. So it looks a little bit different. So I'm wondering if this is like the because we talked about it before with the. Jeez, I can't even think. It's we've been up so long, I don't even know what time it is anymore. Shadowless, that's what it is. The Shadowless cards. The background looked a little different shade of color, so because the trainers, it's a bit harder to tell if they're shadowless or not. Those ones are stuck together for some reason, so I imagine it's just another. Oh no, a Ponyta. All right. So I wonder if we had any shadowless, or we started getting the cards after shadowless. So then we got the Machoke. So this one's pretty messed up. So I imagine not all of them are gonna be mint condition, but imagine we actually played with the cards, right? Because you made the decks, and then you actually shuffled them, and then you actually played against other people. Machop. So there's Machops. Then we got Kadabras. So that Kadabra is not very good condition. So we should try to see which ones are really good condition. Most of them are, I guess, except some of them have some dirt on them. And then we got the base set Arcanine. And then the Growlithe. So these are all, yeah, they all should just be like base set to jungle, I think, and then fossil. I think we quit at Gym Heroes. I think everyone quit at Gym Heroes, because then there's all new Pokemon. Oh, okay, so we got a Shadowless Diglett, and then one stuck together, so a Shadowless, and then a non-Shadowless. So you can tell because the HP is different, right? The HP is thick and bold on the regular version, and here we have another Shadowless Diglett. So we got a Shadowless Diglett, then a regular Diglett, and then a Shadowless Diglett, and then a regular Diglett. So, those, and then for some reason, sometimes they stick together. Not sure. We haven't opened this box for a long time, right? So we got some Vulpix cards. Sweet. And then I imagine we had more cards somewhere, because I imagine people brought some in. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe we didn't really get too many. Okay, now we're going to the jungle set. Oh, no, some more. Okay. So we probably just kept them in order or something. The Metapod weren't even looking. So, Charmeleon, then the double colorless energy. Then the Jigglypuff from the jungle set. And then the Fossil Gambler. And then the Seal base set. Cool, whole bunch of things. Yeah, sticking together again. And then the Seal, so the Duo, so got some of those, and then the Farfetch'd, and then another Farfetch'd underneath here, stuck to him. I got the Farfetch'd, so that one's pretty messed up, the other one was okay, so some Machops, so I think we had a whole bunch of Machops. I think Machop was pretty common back in the day. And some Magnemites. Yeah, I'm not really sure, how do you tell if they're I mean, like I was saying, how do you tell if okay, so we got a Shadowless Ponyta. So there's the regular and then the Shadowless version. So I guess we did get some Shadowless packs from somewhere then. Just wonder if you got any really good, crazy, rare Shadowless cards. I think most of them are not Shadowless, right? So I think Shadowless is just the very first sets that came out. Then they changed them. So then we got the fossil cards, the Graveler, and then the Golbat, and then the Grimer, Mysterious Fossil, Tentacool, Seadra. So we'll try to go a bit quicker, right? Go back. So we have a whole lot of things to go through. Arbok, Ghastly, Zubat, Krabby. So these are all fossil cards. And then Gym Heroes Energies. Oh, just one. Okay. And then a first edition Jungle Pikachu. Sweet. First edition Jungle Persian. Yes, because we always told her, we're like, buy the first edition cards. The first edition cards are the good ones to get, and they're an extra $1. Buy those. So we bought those ones most of the times, I think. But then we also bought the regular ones because they sold out of things. I guess going through all these is just bringing back the memories of going to the store and going to the counter and going, hello, give me Pokemon cards. And then they would give you Pokemon cards because your parents would have money. So then the Rhyhorn, and then Paris, and then the first edition Mankey Jungle set. Yeah, and then when that guy was getting out of Pokemon cards, and he was selling all his Pokemon cards right outside the front door of the card store, and then the other people were asking, is that alright if he's selling Pokemon cards outside your store? And then the owner was like, or the clerk was like, it's okay, it's not inside the store. We can't stop him if it's not inside the store. So if you're selling cards, you can sell them just outside the store. It's public property out there, kind of. That was a while ago. That was like 20 years ago, though. So we got some Venonats. There was a Pokeball, so you need Pokeballs to search up your Pokemon. Spearow, and then the Rhyhorn, and then some more Rhyhorns. And then the Oddish. Yeah, because I always thought the Oddish looked really cool, because it was the first like 3D version of things that came out, I think. I think Jungle was the very second set, right? Now it's bringing back memories of the picking up the booster packs of the Jungle sets and then opening all of the cards, trying to get the sick cards, because I think we got a whole bunch of pincers and everything. Oh, and then we got a first edition Oddish Jungle set, first edition EV Jungle set. So that's all of that pile. So now we can move these over here. So maybe this will be another 2-part episode because we barely got through anything. I'll just take out these ones because maybe it separates over there or something. I'm not too sure. So we got more Pokeball trainers and then Oddish. So maybe there's going to be a bunch of duplicates. And then we got the first edition Bellsprout. So eventually I'm going to sort through them, right? We're not going to sit here sorting through them. The Goldeen first editions, they alternate up and down proper. So now they're going this way. Pokeball first edition, Meowth first edition. These are all jungle sets, so another Meowth first edition, 2 of them. Spearow first edition, Trainer Pokeball. So I wonder why these ones aren't first edition. And then a Spearow, so non-first edition. Bellsprout. It's so annoying how they flip over like that. Bellsprout. So now they're going every way. Well, for sorting them, so it's a good thing when we're going to be looking through them later, we're going to know. And then I remember the Nidoran, because Jungle Set brought out all of the Safari Pokemon, right? All the Pokemon from the Safari Zone, the base set, it didn't have all of the Pokemon. And the Nidoran female, so now we're going this way again, so we just have to flip it like every like 5 seconds or something. Meowth, non-first editions. Lots of Meowths, Jigglypuffs, and then Goldeens, so Execute, Eevee. So I wonder if these were just the commons that we got or something. So we got a whole bunch of Eevees. I believe, Jungle Set brought the Eevee evolutions, right? It was a Jungle Set that had the Jolteon, the Flareon, and the Vaporeon. That'd be super sick. They brought a Eevee in the Jungle Set, and then they brought all the Eevee evolutions in the Jungle Set. And then Cubone came. Cubone should have been in the fossil set, so I think they screwed that up. So Bellsprout, so all the plant Pokemon. I think Vileplume was in here too, right? Yeah, Vileplume and then Victreebel. Oh, there's Weepinbell. Bellsprout, Weepinbell. Evolves from him. Tauros from the Jungle Set. There's some more Weepinbells. Tauros, Seaking. So that's those ones. Doesn't matter how we organize it, because I'm going to be organizing it by sets or something, or by Pokemon number. I think I'll just do that, because then it'll be able to keep all the new cards too, right? So we could just have the page of Koffings, the page of Staryus, the page of Voltorbs, and put them in the order. Because it shows the Pokemon number on the bottom. Hopefully it shows the Pokemon number on the bottom of the other one, number 53. So Persian. So if it shows the Pokemon number on the bottom, then we'll always be able to know Marowak. Something on that one, that's alright. So now some Lickitungs from the Jungle set. So he was on the Safari, I believe. And then a Super Potion from the base set. Super Potion. So you really needed a lot of Super Potions, right? Super Potions and Potions were the core of your deck. I think Switch. Oh yeah, Switch was also really good. I think Gust of Wind was amazing. Yeah, Gust of Wind. There it is. Okay. We were just talking about that because we didn't look through these cards, but then you see Switch, and then you remember Switch, Gust of Wind, the two core cards, but then base set only had those cards. Now Dratini from the base set, and then Porygon from the base set, and then Magmar from the base set, Jinx from the base set, and then Starmie from the base set. Oh, Starmie was in the base set. Interesting. And then he was on the common, right? Starmie, he's a common. So it was interesting because he was the evolved form, but he was a common. He should have been an uncommon card. And then we got base set energies, right? Yeah, I think we do have some first edition base set energies somewhere. I think the first edition base sets are in the pages or something. So we skipped one, so it's just all energies at this point, right? These are just all energies, so we should just skip through. So we got fire energies. These are all base set fire energies. So we do have a whole lot of fire energies. And then base set fighting energies. And then base set psychic energies. These are sticking together. They stick together. So there we go. And then we just have some Spearow things. Maybe we'll just turn the music down to 5 because you can't even hear the music anyways in the videos, and then it's really late, so I won't have it super loud. I mean, I could still. Oh, there's Vaporeon. Don't show that. So we might have some foil cards. So the Spearow. So we got the Spearow Jungle set, the Sandslash from the Fossil, Graveler from the Fossil, and then the Kingler from the Fossil, Zubat from the Fossil, Seadra, Zubat, Sandslash. These are all fossil cards. Ghastly. Base set energy. Water energy. Energy search. Kabuto. And then Kadabra base set. Kadabra base. Spearow jungle set. So they're all mixed up. So Rapidash. Rapidash was probably super sick because Ponyta was base set, wasn't he? So you could only get Ponyta, you couldn't get Rapidash until the jungle set came out. Something like that. He has a 0 retreat cost, so he could run away. So how would it be like making decks and battling people with only base sets and only jungle sets? Pinsir. So yeah, he was super sick. He was a rare card. Yeah, so there's a rare foil version of him as well. It's the Graveler. So let's not look at the rarities defense. So a whole bunch of energies. Base set water energies. So there we go. Got more energies, more cards out of the way. So now, what else is there? There's more Charmeleons. So we got a base set Charmeleon. Base Fossil Omastar. So Rhyhorn. These cards always stick together for some reason. I mean, they don't stick together too much, right? You just do one little move and then they separate. Oh, well, they did before. We don't want to wreck them, right? So we just, here we go. Yes, we just push them and then they separate really easily. Rhyhorn and then Rhydon, so the evolved form of him. And the Venonat jungle set. So, yes, for some reason. That's alright though, I guess they doesn't really matter. Raticate, base set, Kakuna, Shadowless Kakuna, you could tell because the text is not in bold. So the Graveler, and then the Golem, so Graveler was an uncommon and Golem was the third form, but he was an uncommon card in the fossil set, so he wasn't actually a rare card. And then the Pharaoh from Jungle, and then a Dratini. Then Poliwag from base set. So okay, yeah, Poliwag, Poliwhirl, and then Poliwrath was in base set. That's right. And then Metapod. And then 15 minutes. Okay, yeah, so we're doing pretty good. And then a Shadowless Charmander. And then a Pikachu with yellow cheeks. Are we looking for the one with red cheeks? I think it's the one with red cheeks you want. So then Diglett, and then Machop. And then Voltorbs. So now we got some more different Pokemon. Voltorbs, so a whole bunch of Voltorbs, and then Onix. Yeah, because Onix was just ridiculous, right? Use just a base set, and you had a 90 health, so you could just throw them out right at the first thing, and then all the little Pokemon with 30 health and 40 health would have to fight this thing. Oh, Shadowless Onix. We do have some Shadowless cards then. So the regular Onix and the Shadowless. So base set Ghastly. And then another base set Ghastly. And then the cards turn upside down. So we got some more Switch. Yeah, Gust of Wind, Energy, Removal, Bell. Got some more Bell, Professor Oaks. And then the pile fell over. We got a Pokedex. Cool, and then if maybe we're just a bit over halfway done. So we got the plus power. And then as soon as we flip it over, the cards flip over again. Energy Retrieval, Scoop Up, Vulpix from base set. Nidoran Male from base set. Nidoran Male Shadowless. 2 Nidoran Male Shadowless. So those are both Shadowless Nidoran Males. And then the regular version, Pikachu Yellow Cheeks. So they're not Shadowless or anything. So Raticate. Rattata. So they're both from base set, I think. Whole bunch of Rattata. I think Rattata was pretty common too, wasn't it? Rattata's everywhere. Got so many Rattatas. And then Pidgeotto, so he's a rare card. Pidgeot hasn't come out yet. Pidgeot wasn't available in these sets. Maybe. And then Pidgey, so we're running out of room here. Pidgey, we could just put him on top, I guess. Yeah, that makes sense. And then we got the Weedle. And then the Metapod. And then the Fighting Energy. And then we got a Shadowless Pidgey. So that's cool. We got the regular Pidgeys, and then the Shadowless Pidgey. And then the Dratini, and then the Seal. And then Machoke. Gambler from Fossil set. Slowbro, so he's uncommon from the Fossil set. And then we got base set 2 Pokemon. Magnemite. Base set 2. Okay, Machop base set 2, Poliwhirl base set 2, Rattata base set 2. So they reprinted base set 2 so people could get all the original cards, but really it was just a scheme so they didn't have to print new cards. They could just print the same cards over and over. And they don't have to print new cards. It's a super ridiculous idea for them, right? How do you save on production costs without having to come up with the new cards? Reprint the same ones. So okay, a lot of energies, and then more Pokemon. So Charmander. All right, cool. So we still have time. We'll just about to be done this. So then we'll be able to go through all the other stuff in the other episode, plus all the ones on the sleeves probably. Charmander, Dodrio from Jungle set, and the Vulpix from base set, Zubat from Fossil. Golbat from Fossil, and then the Gloom from Jungle set, and then the Oddish from Jungle set. So it sucks that they change every single time. The whole bunch of electric energy from base set. So all the energies would probably be from base set, right? More energies, these energies, more energies, and then fire energy, and then another Jigglypuff. So there's a whole bunch of energies there. So if you want to make decks, we got the energies. Then a Bell Jigglypuff, Bell, energy removal. Energy retrieval. Okay, so there's both of them, and then the Gust of Wind. Caterpie from base set. Wartortle from base set. Another Wartortle. And then a Charmander. Another Charmander. I think we had a bunch of Charmanders, right? Yeah, a whole bunch of Charmanders. So we're trying to do this, but then you can't look at the cards. We don't want to keep both of them in the screen, right? So Charmander. So even more Charmanders. None of them were shadowless. There we go. There's Bulbasaur. So maybe Squirtle is around here too then. So Bulbasaur, and then Bulbasaur, and then Bulbasaur. So this pile is full, so we could move it. We got a Bulbasaur, Doduo, and then a Weedle. Alright, Bulbasaur. Yes, we should just save these then. So there we got through a whole bunch of Bulbasaurs over here. We got more Pokemon, so we went through these ones. Now there's more to go through, and then more in pages or something. There's more Pokemon everywhere.